Gonna throw for it. And it's Waller out of the backfield. He's got the first down. And he is out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Deepest penetration so far for Las Vegas.
Look, this is a football team that is very good at throwing the ball on 3rd and short, and they move Darren Waller all over the place. This time they bring him out of the backfield. But they're one of the most efficient football teams in the National Football League last year when it came to 3rd and 1, throwing the ball further down the field, a couple yards past the sticks, and creating big opportunities for themselves. They've done it here twice on this drive.
Devontae Booker in for Vegas. Breeze able to complete to Waller inside the 20. And here comes Las Vegas.
Yeah, here comes Las Vegas because they're getting the ball to their best player. They have 2 superstar players on offense, Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller. And Darren Waller, whether you play man or you play zone, in the zone there on that instance, he just finds a hole, Carr gets it to him.
Same for Sean Payton of the Saints. 2nd and 9. Underneath, it's Waller, and he crashes down to the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Raiders, gain of 13.
Saints are trying to match up Malcolm Jenkins on Waller, and Malcolm Jenkins is one of the best coverage safeties on tight ends in the National Football League, but this is a mismatch. Jenkins, I don't think there's a safety in the league or a linebacker to stay man-to-man with Waller.
Yeah, whenever you have an athlete like that, that's that big. Speaking from experience, someone who's going up against tight ends like that, you have to play underneath them because they'll just push you off and they'll just create separation. It's just going to be pitch and catch. You almost have to play them like you're playing basketball and get underneath them and deny the football team.
3 wide receivers. The back, Richard, bottom of your screen. On 1st and 10. Throwing, and it is caught. It's Waller. And he'll scamper out of bounds at the 17. 5th catch so far tonight for Darren Waller.
We've seen Demario Davis pretty much in this role covering Darren Waller in this zone. Now they put Jenkins out there, and he beats Jenkins much easier than Demario Davis. Demario Davis is a little bit more comfortable being close to Waller because he's more physical than Jenkins. I would leave him on him.
What's interesting about it is they have put a number of different people on Darren Waller, and you almost have to do that. You got to figure out, well, which one gives me my best shot. Right now, Darren Waller is telling you, none of them give you a shot against me. He truly is a unique talent. And these tight ends are going to work. They're going to work on the Saints secondary and the safeties in particular, and I'm shocked.
30 on your screen. Booker, the 11th different receiver. Make a catch from Derek Carr tonight. Carr dumps it down to Waller on 3rd and 3. He gets there for the first down. Walter able to jump over Malcolm Jenkins. 9th grab of the game for Darren Waller.
I mean, this guy is just unbelievable. You just see him here just kind of like delay at the line of scrimmage, leak out into the flat. Derek just dumps it off to him, and there's no one within 5-7 yards of him. He just catches the ball, runs, picks up the first down, removing the chains. He demands special attention. You better give it to him. Otherwise, he's going to have a record night.
Reception ratio every day. Darren Waller has 9 grabs so far. Again, we're just starting the 4th quarter. Here's Carr to throw. It is Waller for catch number 10. And running room after the catch. Shook off Marcus Williams. Gain of 9 on the play.
Yeah, I mean, here he is, just with a little arrow route. I believe that's what they would call it on the offensive side. That's what we call it on the defensive side. This release is quick to the flat, and then he's just one-on-one with the defender out there in grass like that. It's just so tough unless you get up on this guy or double team him. This is what he's going to do to you, Grace. He's just too good.
Well, Dennis Allen decided to bring double A-gap pressure there, and you got to mix it up. You can't just sit back all the time, and when you do that, they had the right play called. Quick flat to the tight end.
2nd and 2. Carr under pressure, trying to go back shoulder to Waller. And not that time. Janoris Jenkins had the coverage. This is the longest drive of the game. They've had plenty of double-digit play drives. This is the longest drive so far.
They had exactly what they wanted. They had the smallest corner on the Saints team, Jackrabbit Jenkins, on the tight end, and Carr just didn't throw it out there for him. It was a little bit of pressure, but he could have stepped in there and fired that ball. Even if you don't go all the way downfield, give him an opportunity on the back shoulder. It's been a lot of Darren Waller. The Saints have tried to cover him with a safety at times, and man-to-man coverage hasn't worked out. They've tried to play zone and bracket it off, Lewis, and then the last thing they've tried to do is really bracket him with two guys and double him, and that seemed to work best.
That's really the only thing you can do. You have to in and out him or jam him at the line, play somebody over the top. Otherwise, he's just too good, and that's why you wind up having the kind of night that he's had.
Raiders take over. 1st down and 10 from their own 11. Jacobs has yet to return, but he is out of the medical tent. This Carr, good pocket for him, throws and completes. Who else? Darren Waller. That was even behind him, and he made the grab. His 11th catch. That goes for 18 yards.
Yeah, been in this situation right here where you have a tight end who just inside releases when you're playing outside leverage and you're chasing him across the field. And Darren Waller, as fast as he is, you just can't close the cushion fast enough. As long as the quarterback puts it on him, it's a 1st down every time.
That's the fastest tight end in the NFL.
Yes.
I don't even think it's close.
The Raiders go to New England next week. And you know Bill Belichick is watching tonight thinking, we got to come up on figure out a way to handle this tight end. He's crushing the Saints. He might be the only player crushing New Orleans. Here's Carr. There's Waller. That's a short one, a gain of 2. That's his 12th catch. His career high is 13. Did it last season at Minnesota.
Well, and it's not like every catch is an explosive play, right? That's his 12th catch, as you said, and he's just over 100 yards. But a lot of these catches have been impactful in sustaining drives, and 2 of their drives are over 10-play drives for a touchdown, and it has a lot to do with 83.
The other Just shy of midfield. His Carr. Late pressure picked up nicely, and an excellent defensive play by Malcolm Jenkins. He says, hey, Greasy and Riddick, I see you guys up there. Take that.
Well, see, that was a nice job of Malcolm just kind of sitting there, watch him just settle his feet, and now he undercuts him. You see how he kind of like slingshots himself? I mean, that's a nice old veteran DB trick right there. But that's what you have to do. You have to play basketball against him. You can't stay behind him.
Well, what I've noticed is it's forcing Malcolm Jenkins to play perfectly. If he doesn't play that perfectly, that ball is to the house.